Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here with my buddy Brian. We are in the Tourmaline Valley of Southern California at the Ocean View and Chief Tourmaline mines. Today, we're hopefully going to find some great tourmaline crystals. We're standing in a pocket right now, and hopefully we'll have something to show you right away. Brian, thanks for bringing me out here.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Keep on rocking.
Wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. Black tourmaline is just absolutely everywhere at this mine. What we're looking for is the pink, awesome pinks here, and ideally the blue. And I guess they probably still have some watermelon kicking around.
There is some watermelon and there's some pink with blue caps. The multicolored tourmalines at this location, I found 17 to 20 different colors of tourmaline and a dozen colors that were bicolored and tricolored. And world-class kunzite, just to name a few.
That would be awesome. So everyone seems to know what tourmaline is. Can you explain what kunzite is?
It's a secondary. It's similar to tourmaline, but it's further down the chemical and heat cycle from tourmalines. This location is a very historical spot. In the 1800s, Dr. Kuntz was sent here by J.P. Morgan's and Tiffany's to find a pink stone. And actually they found two, and they were named after Dr. Kuntz and J.P. Morgan. And those two stones are kunzite and morganite.
Both related to tourmaline, but not actually tourmaline.
Lithium and barrel-based pegmatites out here, but more lithium-based.
And we also find some aquas here?
There are aquas here. The black tourmaline is derived from iron. So when you're digging here, when you see a heavy iron pile like this pocket mud here, you know you're going to have a chance of finding black tourmalines, blue beryl, aquamarine, or garnet. The other gemstones are associated with the lithium. I've seen rare morganites here and aquas here. Not quite as blue as Mount Antero, but beautiful mineral specimens. So this is a multiple gemstone area where you can find great big quartz crystals, citrines, clear quartz, and of course, you know me, those beautiful gemstones. Who doesn't like tourmalines? I call it the rainbow stone. It can be every color in the world.
Awesome. Well, let's find something other than black. I asked Brian just to stop at this tailings pile here just to show how prevalent the black tourmaline is. It is everywhere. But the trick here is to find that colorful one in amongst the black.
Might be a little tiny blue one on the top, but that's tiny.
Well, no color here. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so Brian says this is the spot. What'd you find here?
I found 80 karat really good color indicolite, which is a blue tourmaline. And I found lots of pencils of pinks and reds. Found some watermelons, some
all through this. Okay, this is the spot. We're gonna get a good one. Well, there's a nice full-on black crystal. Just the full thing out, full thing around, not full thing along, but around. I'll clean that up and get some close-up shots of it. Oh, Brian may have found something, but he found it on the way down the hill where all the rocks were rolling, and it may have buried itself.
Must
have been a false alarm.
False alarm? Okay, we'll find one.
So we're getting a little bit closer.
I see pink, but
that's the lithium. So there's the lithium is the key to turning the tourmalines into color. There's a little tiny pink tourmaline.
A little tiny pink tourmaline.
And here's a little, let me get it rolled over there. There's a little blue tourmaline.
Well, let's get the close-up on those. Those are our first things too.
So Brian brought 3 things over for me to look at. We found the lepidolite, that's a purple mica. Found those 2 little aqua crystals, and tourmaline crystals, I get this right. I'll get a close-up of that in a second. And he showed me this. This is the remnants of a pink tourmaline on quartz. Let me bring it in close on all those. Little blue tourmaline, little pink tourmaline, and remnants of a big pink tourmaline that has broken out of this quartz.
See it?
Yep. Couple nice quartz crystals. Very cool. Well, the colored ones aren't jumping out at us, but we will find them. We will find one. Just gotta keep looking. Big old quartz crystal point. I think I just found my first treasure, and it's a good one. That there in the middle, cutting right across the mica, is a green tourmaline. There's another little green one up top there. That's awesome. I think that's what I found.
Look at that. Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that's another green one right there. It's shattered up a little bit, but there's green translucent in that rock, which I think is the tourmaline, not the mica. I will get the expert's opinion when we get back to them. So we are just at the Chief Mine. We're now moving off to the Ocean View Mine, which is on the same property, just over on the other side of the mountain. And we're gonna see what new is over there. So, quick trip down to the Ocean View Mine to see what's coming out, fresh material out of the mine. See if there's any color down here. Now this stuff looks like stuff that hasn't been dug through by anyone before. Hey Brian, why don't you have a look at this rock? Tell me what you think. What's the red? Doesn't look like tourmaline crystals, but we got red.
Those are low quality garnets with black tourmaline. So that's what the garnets look like.
Okay.
You can see this one too.
Yep.
In the iron rich deposits, you get garnets and black tourmaline. That's 2 of the things that show up.
Okay. There we go. We got some garnet rocks. Everybody loves garnets. Some nice quartz crystals. Now find one of those little clusters with the tourmaline coming out of it. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Brian's calling us over for something. It's always a good sign when the miner calls you over.
See that pink rock?
That big pink one?
Yeah. And you see the green or blue coming off.
I see something on top. That looks like a treacherous hillside.
Yeah, it is, but I'm gonna...
I see another pink one over here.
Do the fanny slide down there.
You be careful, man. I like you. I want you to stick around for a bit longer. Don't do something crazy.
Well, we can get the young buck.
The young buck over here to do it.
Hey, bud.
Well, this is why Brian is the master. He could see it from 20 feet away.
There's the
Beautiful.
lithium. It turns the tourmaline's color.
And a beautiful
big old chunk of smoky. See, here's tourmaline's trying to form. There's a pure one. But when you get close to that quartz, you get the quality.
Wow.
There you go, my friend.
That is awesome.
Beautiful blue-green, nice sized tourmalines. There's a couple more up here somewhere too. That is what we're talking about.
This one's so nice, I need to even pull out the proper close-up camera. Though I'll find the proper lighting later to get really good shots. This is awesome. I love gem hunting. They're so exciting, so fun to find the gems in place like that, in the rock. Better than gold. Definitely better than gold. Definite bright pink of that lithium material too. And you can see the tourmalines are trying to form, not quite there. So we definitely know to look for that pink around here.
The pink is the key. The lithium mud is where those good tourmalines form.
Okay.
So the pocket mud and lithium zones, you can see in this one I fished out of the pile.
Lots of pink.
See, there's lepidolite. So you got the purple mica, and then this fissure, this crack was blasted full of lithium, and it was trying to form.
Like each and every one of those is a crystal almost forming.
Those rocks are worth cleaning because sometimes there can be an area that will have a couple of nice crystals in them.
Yeah, it's close.
Just depends on the thickness of the zone.
Yeah, it's definitely a tourmaline crystal. It's just not quite the clear that we're hoping for. Over here, there's a whole bunch of little ones in this pocket. Big one over here is just not quite all the way formed. Here is a pile of lepidolite. That's that purple mica stuff. Wow.
Once in a while, you'll get lepidolite that'll have pink tourmalines in it. And then the feldspars. This is the form of Clevelandite, so it's blades of feldspars instead of knuckles.
Yep.
Anytime you get the Clevelandite, the gems around that could be really good. So when I find something like this, I'll always try to trim it. There's a hole here. Looks like there's a pressure crack right there.
There might be some vug inside or
so there might be a vug inside there with a nice, because if you could get a little piece of tourmaline that big with that Clevelandite, makes a beautiful specimen.
Absolutely. I was just going to put on the camera and say I feel like we're about to have a big find. It just feels, if I can feel the gems in the air. Before I even hit the record button on the camera, Brian says, there it is. I see it from here. I see it from here.
This is what this area is known for.
That is pink.
Pala pink tourmaline.
Wow. There is a Pala pink tourmaline. Beautiful crystal, Brian. Well done.
Probably 10 or 15 years old, so this is older stuff. It's not as brought out as fresh as some of the others we were looking at.
Probably stay where these guys are because they just found a great one, although I want to go back to the pile I was working on. So I'll go back here for now and then go back there. Okay, I just found my first exciting find. I got one, Brian. It's an aqua. I'm pretty sure it's an aqua. I can't imagine anything. I see it from here and I can't imagine anything being that blue other than aqua. Oh, he says it could be a tourmaline, but I'm pretty sure that's aqua. That is aqua blue. I'm not even going over to look at it. I'm waiting for Brian. But unfortunately, Brian, this might be a nicer aqua that I found at your site. I'm just saying. Do you see it?
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yes, indeed. That is aquamarine.
Look at that beast of an aqua.
Very, very beautiful.
Love it.
Good job, Dan. California aquamarine.
California aqua. Aquamarine. California aqua. How exciting. Woohoo! Now, on to tourmaline. Well, there's a tourmaline that's got a green shell around a black tourmaline. That's pretty cool. Not great quality by any stretch of the imagination, but just neat to see the two green around black. So close. Got partially formed crystals all around. Oh, is that an actual formed one? No, it's still a partially formed one. So close. Have to run down to the gate and pick up Harry. He's coming to visit me. What a treat this is to be in Southern California at the start of winter up in Canada. Dana just messaged me that it's snowing back home right now. Beautiful out here. So we just ran down to the gate to pick up my buddy Harry here. Harry actually is local to the area, and if you're not familiar, if you watch my channel, you should be familiar. This is Harry from Mine Operators. Mine Operator.
Yes, sir. Mine Operator.
Mine Operator, and he runs a YouTube channel all about hard rock mining. Welcome, Harry.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me out. I appreciate it. It was a welcome surprise to have you in town, and then you thought of me, which is very nice. Appreciate it.
Yeah, love hanging out with Harry. If you haven't checked out Mine Operator, do that. Okay, back to looking for pretty rocks. Love to find a piece of this quartz that had a tourmaline crystal growing at it. Those seem to be the best looking when you have that clear, or that sort of, yeah, I guess clearish quartz with the tourmaline right in it. Love to find one of those today. So every clear quartz piece I see, I pick up and check the backside, because that's sort of my goal right now. We found a pink one, we found a blue one, we found a green one. Now find one in quartz. That would be awesome. We can find the clear with the black in it, but we want the clear with the color. Oh, I see something. I see something. I see something. It's green. It's bright green. That's a nice tourmaline. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the close up on that. There we are. Green tourmaline. Nice. I'm going back to that spot. There's gonna be more there. I always have fun time flying home after these events. The border security is always like, are you allowed to take these rocks home? No one really knows. They always let me through at the end. And there's another. Another green in that mica book. And here's my first tourmaline in the quartz like I wanted. Nice big one coming through there. Couple little ones on top in that lithium pocket. Not quite what I was hoping for because it is quite damaged, but hey, we're finding it. Bunch of greens in the quartz, and those are nicer gemmy. They're small, but they're nicer and gemmier.
That's actually pretty good.
I like that little specimen.
Yeah.
That's a decent.
Pass it off to Brian. Let me have a look.
That's cab grade. Nice gemmy material. You get that cleaned off, there might be as many as a dozen little needles in that.
And Harry just handed me this one. Another green one sitting in the quartz. This is the pile. Oh my goodness. They're calling me over again. Must be good.
So this has all got pink through it. And guess what's on the other side?
Oh, the gem of the day. Look at that. And more. Two green. Gotta find one of those pink ones. Harry's got the eye. He keeps pulling out these little crystals, just sitting on the ground there, crystal after crystal. That is a gorgeous little one. Pink in the center, green on the outside. It would technically be a watermelon tourmaline. Small, but awesome. Watermelon tourmaline. You know, that last piece you found I said was your best find of the day? I think this is your best find of the day.
Nice.
Cute little thing. Very pink, eh?
It is very pink.
Is that just a rose quartz?
Man, the structure looks like it's quartz, but I haven't seen that good a quality of rose quartz here. Might be pink tourmaline.
That one has that look of it, doesn't it?
It sure, that one does for sure.
Did I find my first pink tourmaline? There's a green one on the other side of it.
I hope so.
Very, very well could have. We just have to clean it off so we can see. Look for the
very cool.
Look for the geometry.
I can't remember where the
geometry will be
there's the green one on the back side.
Easiest way to tell.
See the green one on the back side there?
Yeah. Yep, blue.
Blue.
Yep.
Dan, what'd you find?
I found some tourmaline.
All right.
Green, blue on the back side and pink on the front.
I like it. Nice job.
Okay, we're gonna head up the hill to the pay to dig area. Yes, this site here, the Ocean View Chief Mine, has a pay to dig, a couple different pay to dig spots here. We're gonna head up to where you can sift for your own tourmaline. We're not gonna do any sifting today, but there's some specimens up there that we're gonna have a look at. So this is the pay to dig site for sifting for your own tourmalines. It's not running today. We're on a day off. Luckily, the mine owner opened it up for us today. But usually each and every one of these are full of water with sieves. They bring in material from the mines where we were just digging and let the public dig through, sift it out, and find their own crystals. And all sorts of minerals are found here. Brian is just over here showing us some of their mineral samples right now. A table full of quartz crystals. What we got over here? Oh, more quartz crystals. Big quartz crystals.
Do they have crystals that big in Canada?
Of course we do. I have no idea. It's the US. They do everything big down here.
I want a tourmaline.
Especially their meals. Oh my goodness.
I want a tourmaline that big.
Yeah. And here's the lepidolite. This is the lepidolite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here they sell the lepidolite by the pound.
It turns gray on the outside, but when you crack it open, it's always purple on the inside.
Purple mica, for sure.
Yes, indeed.
This is what Jason and I need. We need one of these.
Yes, you do. You should build one. You know how to weld, right?
Yeah.
What else we got here? We got smokies and quartz together. Nope, that's tourmaline and quartz together. It's something in quartz together. Very cool. Lots of great stuff. And while we're hanging out up here at the pay to dig site, something that Brian mentioned earlier brings us to a great opportunity for today's geology lesson of the day. Gemstones, especially the colored gemstones, are all colored with metal, right?
Yes, metal fumed into silica is part of the main recipe that gives us the beautiful colored gemstones that we find and we cherish all over the world.
And something like that watermelon tourmaline that I just found, well, that Harry just found actually, green on the outside. Do you know what would be coloring it green?
I haven't, I'm doing a study on the colorization of aquamarine and tourmalines. I'm sure it's just different ions of color. For instance, manganese is what makes the pink pink. And it also does rose quartz.
Rose quartz and
so you get certain
pink.
Colors that cause the different gems to turn color.
Yeah, but pretty much any gem, whether it's a garnet or a emerald or a sapphire, doesn't really matter. If it's got a color to it, it is a metal that is inside the gemstone that is making it that color.
Garnets are an iron-based crystal, similar to epidote. Beryls, green beryl with chrome is emerald.
And right here is the Miners Inn. It's a little place that you can rent if you want to come up here and dig your own tourmaline. You can rent, spend a couple nights here, overlooking the whole mine site, overlooking the California mountains. That's Pala right down there, the town of Pala. And it is right beside Dr. Kunz's mine shafts. These are the original. This is what started it all up here, was these mine shafts.
There's a string of them. You walk this way, you can see all the original deposits.
The original deposits. Is this where I found kunzite, is right here?
Kunzite and morganite both were discovered in these shafts.
And you can stay right beside them.
So it starts down there and it comes this way, and these are not mined. These are considered too historical to mine.
Yeah. Harry, you going underground? Are you sure you know what you're doing underground, huh?
I don't not at all.
So there's some of the treasures that have come out. That's the big kahuna.
Out of here.
Yes.
Wow.
Jeff's famous for the big kunzite. He's hit 2 pockets of kunzite that were world class.
Whoa.
The big kahuna and the kahuna 2.
When was that found?
There's the kunzite. Royal purple gemstone.
I'm not sure of the dates. 2010.
I guess I should read the sign, right?
Yeah. And that's one of the famous tourmalines that came out of here too.
Wow.
How come you didn't find any of these today?
I didn't have enough time.
Okay, given enough time, we would have found one of those. Oh
No,
yeah.
I bet you those guys found it in the working phase.
Yeah, they'll be underground, actually in the mine, pulling those things out. Dr. George Kunz in front of his adit that we just saw outside.
Looking through a big kunzite.
This is him over here too?
Yep. That's American history right there, man. To have those
My
prints in.
goodness.
Go ahead and pull that.
What a view. This is the time of year to be here too. As Canada breaks into winter, it is the perfect temperature down here in California. Now that's the machine to use. Oh yeah.
Tunnel mucker.
What do you think? You think that's easier than your little carts on wood?
I'm gonna have Jason pick one of these up now.
When I find something older than me, I have to sit on it.
So many inappropriate
way
things could be
back.
said, but no, we're not going to go there. Okay, we're almost done here, but I want to find one more crystal before the day's out. Isn't that the case? It's always just one more? That one more nugget in my metal detecting video took me 4 hours before I gave up on one more nugget. One more crystal. The challenge is, we got 5 minutes. Let's find one crystal in 5 minutes.
Okay.
All of us. Team effort. Who will find it? It was almost Harry. It's probably going to be Harry. He's got the eye for this stuff. Yep. I think David won the 5-minute competition with his quartz crystal with tourmaline in it. Absolutely. Beautiful. Harry found a rock that has a socket of where a crystal used to be, and it has a tiny bit of green in the bottom, so we know it was a good one. I found this tiny little blue crystal. Tiny, and then this one. It is a black tourmaline with a green skin all the way around it. It's inside the rock, but it's got some really nice green around the black.
And I found the best treasure of all. New friends to go rock hounding with. Keep on rocking, everybody.
There we go.
I'll second that.
I'm gonna leave some great pictures of all of our treasures here right now.
What a haul of amazing rocks. I even took some of the ore, the lithium ore there, and cut it open so you could see slabs and chunks of the lithium ore. Really cool stuff. Some of it showing tourmaline right inside, some of it showing tourmaline on the surface. As I was cleaning all the lithium ore, I had a bunch of these little crystals pop out. Beautiful things. And of course, some great specimens. Great. That's my favorite right there. Of course, I'm going to have all this stuff for sale. I'm keeping that one. But I'm going to have the rest of it for sale on my website, www.danhurdprospecting.com, in the shop. All the different minerals, lots of tourmaline specimens, lots of great rocks. All the things that you can find at the Ocean View Mine in Southern California.
Well, that was a great day at the Ocean View and Chief Mines. Thank you, Brian, for bringing me out here.
Absolutely. Thanks to Jeff and the whole team out here at the Ocean View and Big Chief Mine.
And David, great to meet you.
Likewise.
And Harry, awesome hanging out again. Thanks for your great eyes and finding all those great gems.
You got it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone for watching. Till the next one. Bye.